how's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again with another video for you guys today. And what we're going to be talking about are rumors of the new Xboxes. Yes, plural, not singular, plural. Now, I talked about this a while back when all these rumors and things were coming out and leaks were coming out about the new PlayStation 4 Neo and how it was going to be more powerful and kind of like, you know, twice as powerful, basically. And wow, okay, so I mentioned that you can bet your butt that Xbox and Microsoft are going to be releasing another console as well, especially after hearing the news from Sony and all of these rumors going around about a new PS4. And, well, obviously I was right. I mean, anybody with a brain could have guessed that they're going to release another one. So, yeah, we're going to get into that here in a second. But first, this gameplay, it's a gameplay. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know if it's good or not because I don't remember or haven't played a game yet. So, yeah. There you go. But anyway, let's get into the topic, man. I really want to talk about this. I'm really excited about it. They basically, there's rumors going around about an Xbox One Slim. All right, that's an obvious addition to the console space. They do this all the time. They did it with the 360, multiple iterations of the 360. But this will be the first iteration of the Xbox. Going alongside with the PS4. Now, the Slim is not an upgrade. It is just a different style, I guess you could say. It's similar specs to the Xbox One, but it's going to be a lot smaller, which you could bet. You can put money on that. I mean, look how huge the Xbox One is. It is big. All right, it's a VCR. Everyone compares it to a VCR. That's what it is. Just a little bit better looking, in my opinion. So that makes sense. The Xbox One Slim is not what I'm here to talk about, though. They've also had rumors of another new Xbox slated for sometime next year, and there's been multiple outlets like Kotaku and Verge who have said from multiple sources that they have information on another Xbox. It's called Project Scorpio. Yes, that sounds pretty freaking sick to me. Now, apparently, they don't have actual specs yet, but they're shooting, Microsoft is supposedly shooting for 4 times as powerful as the Xbox One, claiming that it will be able to fully support the Oculus Rift. Now, that technically isn't quite enough to... It's good enough to support it to a point. I don't think it's going to fully support it, but that is freaking awesome to me. Now, obviously, they got to combat with the PS4's VR with the whole, you know, Project Morpheus and stuff like that, because that's one thing that they're really focusing on, as well as 4K output. But Microsoft hasn't really released anything. They haven't said anything. Phil Spencer's made some kind of cryptic tweets about it, saying just tune in to E3 pretty much. So that is very interesting. But 4 times the output, supposedly the graphs show it would be around 6 teraflops. Now, I did some Googling. I compared it to current graphics cards. Now, I don't mean 1080. The 1080 is technically not out yet, so it's not current. But a current graphics card would be the 900 series, a 970, 980, 980 Ti. As far as 6 teraflops go, the GTX 970, which is what I have, is about 5 teraflops. The GTX 980 Ti, which was, you know, top of the line for gaming last year up until this 1080 is coming out, has 6.14 teraflops. That is pretty much on par. So basically, the new Xbox One, Project Scorpio, whatever it's going to actually be called, if it's an actual thing, because remember, this is just a rumor of project names and stuff like that, supposedly will be as good as a 980 Ti. Supposedly. Now, it's probably not, because there's a lot of other stuff that goes into a GPU as far as, you know, memory bandwidth and wattage and memory interface. We don't know all that stuff about the Xbox or the new Xbox or Project Scorpio, whatever you want to call it. We don't know all that. We just know that it is supposedly going to crank out 6 teraflops worth of power, which is pretty freaking nuts. Now, obviously, the 1080 is like 9 teraflops, or it's like 8.9 technically, but they're saying it's 9 teraflops, which is insane. So it's not going to compete at all with top-of-the-line PC gaming in this coming year. But, nonetheless, a 6 teraflop console is super powerful, and that is an insane upgrade. I'm pretty sure that's probably more of an upgrade than the Xbox 360 to the PS4. That would technically be more than that. Now, putting this into contrast with the PS4 Neo, doing some math, I guess some people have found out that the PS4 Neo is only going to be about twice as powerful. It's only going to crank out about 4 teraflops. Now, the new Xbox, Project Scorpio, cranking out 6. They're trying to get back on top, which is something I predicted, which is something anybody could have predicted. They've admitted they lost, like I've mentioned before. They've talked about upgradable consoles rather than waiting 8 years, putting out an upgraded console in between that cycle. This big of an upgrade is insane, and I don't think they're probably not using AMDs, man. They might have partnered up with Nvidia for this console, and that would be freaking sweet. Now, they could still be with AMD. It could still be AMD's new Polaris architecture that they're using for this console, which is also the architecture that could be used for the PS4 Neo, but we don't know. But this big of an upgrade is absolutely insane, and I just want to kind of bring it to you guys, let you guys know, and hear your guys' thoughts, because that's a big deal, man, especially next year. Could we possibly be upgrading our consoles already? Wow, especially that. Like, I would upgrade to that Xbox. The PS4 Neo, I might not. I could wait on that. But the new Xbox, that is such a big upgrade, man, that I don't know if you can pass that up, especially if it's going to play all of the games and everything's going to be uniform and stuff like that. Having that much more power and games being that much better looking, everything will run at 60 FPS. You're not going to have too many issues. I mean, it's just going to be freaking fantastic. So I'm really excited about it. And obviously, they're probably going to be releasing Halo 6 next year. So we'll probably see that announcement with that Project Scorpio and the announcement that it's going to come out on that console next year. That's going to be freaking sweet, man. So anyway, I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are these true? And if they are true, would you get it? I'd get it as long as the price is competitive, like around 400, like they were last time. I'd get it. I'd do it. Not a problem. No, not even thinking about it. Like, I'd 100% do that. For 6 teraflops, 4 times as powerful, that's good. Like, wow. I'm actually legitimately surprised at this, if it turns out to be true. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for yet another video. Peace.